Hey, this is a quick demo of the Tipsee Tip Timer. Tipsee is a tip calculator with an integrated timer. It also keeps track of your history of restaurant spending and gives you some statistics as to where you're spending your money, how much you've spent, what kind of tipper you are. The timer is activated simply by clicking on the timer. Right now it's in the off position. We see it at 17.3%. To start it up again, just tap it again. And it starts trickling away. You can reset it to your default value by giving it a quick shake. Start it up. You can adjust it in case you forgot to start it or for whatever reason, just by dragging your finger up and down the screen. You can set your defaults by hitting the info button. You can set maximum and minimum tip and the time it takes to drop 1%. Right, 15 seconds is a little bit quick, but we're going to keep it that way for the demo. Okay, once you've got the timer running, you can switch to any other function. And you can even actually leave the application and come back in. Oops. Come back in and the clock is still running. So you don't have to leave Tipsee open in order to keep that tip timer running. When you're ready to pay, simply tap on whatever field you want to change. So let's say this meal is $36. Tipsee will automatically calculate the tax and tip based on your defaults. Your defaults are again set on an info page. If you want to use the timer value instead of your default value, just go ahead and click on the timer and Tipsee will automatically update that. You can also set these values directly if you want by clicking on any of those numbers. When it comes time to split the check, just enter in the number of people you want to split the check by. Tipsee will give you a clean break between 3 people just like that. Or you can say, oh well, maybe somebody had a little bit more than somebody else, so let's adjust this. Let's say my share of it should be a little higher. I had actually got one more drink than everybody else, so let's put another $5 into my pile. Well, Tipsee will just break up the remaining amount, and it's fair as far as the tax and tip goes. So now you can save this to your log. The information that we just saw on the other screen is just copied over. You can specify a place. You can pull that out of the history of places that you've been to before, or you could do a location-based search, and Tipsee will try and suggest restaurants that are close to you. Let's go ahead and say we ate at Asti. Let me save that. After saving it to the log, you just click on the log tab and there's our jaunt for today. You can also put some notes in there too, so it'll help you keep track of your expenses. There you go. And then finally, you can see where your money's been going. Tipsee keeps track of all your information, so it's easy for it to tell you what your average tip is, your biggest, your smallest, the size of your tips that you're giving out, and your total spending. It sums it up for you. Right now we're looking at just the past week's worth of information, but we can easily bump that up to include more history, and the page updates on its own. So you see my tip numbers and all change. Well, so hopefully you get some use out of Tipsee, and we appreciate you taking a look at it. Thank you.